was fascinating, when I walked out into the waiting room, I could literally see across the street, and there's a gas station there. I was able to read all the letters on the top of the gas station.
Really?
And honest, yes. And even in the parking lot, I told my brother, I says, my goodness gracious, I could see the car license plate, and I could read the numbers.
And this is 5 minutes after the surgery.
Yeah, it was so quick. And my goodness, then coming home, I'm just looking at everything. I could see so much more. It's unbelievable.
When we first came into this thing, I had some visions of what might happen, and yeah, we might achieve some success and gain a little bit of vision back and everything else. And then we always had the thought that, is this a limited situation where you're going to have 6 months of good vision and then maybe revert back to where we were before? As it turned out, the vision it gets progressively better, and the effects seem to be more permanent than they are not. And they seem to be a lasting situation for everything she does. It took her back, put her back in the realm of doing the things she's always done, and it took us out of the realm of having a diminishing lifestyle because you lose your vision. We are now back to where we were before. We're back to driving and doing all the things that are social events and things that we like to do, and things are really good.
For the procedure, I understand you had to use large print, is that right?
Right.
And tell me about how you are now.
I can sit out in your waiting room and read my articles in the magazines with or without glasses. I often put the glasses on just because it's a little sharper.
Polly, did it help your vision?
Oh yes, it helped.
Okay, tell me how.
I could see a person's whole face rather than just half the face.
Okay.
I formerly would have to look at their left ear and then I could see their face, but now I could see it all. And when I looked at my Amsler grid, I formerly could just see a very small portion of the lower left-hand side, and after the procedure I could see the entire Amsler grid.
Okay, when I would pick a newspaper up before, I couldn't read the headline.
Yeah.
Or if I picked it up, I might pick up a letter or two, but I couldn't read the words.
And
now I can read the words
and
on
the headline.
headline.
Going down in the car, the side of the road would be going like this, and now it's straightened out. Telephone poles were crooked, and they would look like the top was missing. Now they're almost all straight.
I'm a minister in Rockford, Illinois, and before the procedure I had trouble looking people in the face because of the macular degeneration, and they thought I wasn't looking at them. And after the procedure I looked straight at their faces and see them clearly and tell their expression. So it's a great feeling to be able to do that, and I appreciate having that procedure done.
So what have you noticed?
I've noticed a little bit different improvement in my depth perception when I'm going downstairs. I still have to sort of search for the edge of the step, but it's a little bit clearer. I can.
And tell me about the night vision.
And the night vision is a little bit clearer outside at night now when my husband's driving. Not enough for me to be able to drive, but I can see different features.
And what was it before?
It was pitch black.
After the procedure, I had a panorama view of everything. It was just great. There was no blank spots at all.
I can see. I can see faces that I couldn't see and recognize before.
Oh, that's great. How about the TV?
That's what I'm talking about. On TV, I can see the faces.
Wow.
You know, I told you about that night I was screaming and yelling. You would think it was a room full of people and wasn't nobody but me. I was able to see the faces. And I can see faces.
That's good. Thank you. That's great news.
And that's great news to me.
I can read my checkbook, and I can read what I've written, which is a big improvement. Before I couldn't read after I wrote it. And I can also see a keyhole, which I haven't been able to see in a long time.
Right. We just did the surgery yesterday, right?
Yes,
okay.
Yesterday.
And what change have you noticed?
I got up this morning, looked at my watch for the first time. I could see the hands.
In how long? For the first time in how long?
20 years.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
Without glasses?
Without glasses.
Wonderful.
I'm 100% pleased.
Okay, let's see that watch.
Yes.
Well, that's great.
It's not a big watch,
No.
just a medium size.